Board E.O. A week later, even though Judy had promised herself she was never going to talk to Rocky again, she walked across the street with her bike to say goodbye. Rocky's mom and dad, aunts and uncles, and tons of cousins were giving him a send-off party with a big goodbye cake and lots of singing, for he's a jolly good fellow. Judy helped Rocky lug a big suitcase to the back seat of the car. Rocky gave it to one final push with his butt. So you're not going to go to circus camp, huh? Sure you don't want to go and change your mind? Are you nuts? But what if you hate the circus camp? Judy asked. What's to hate? Tightrope walking, juggling, sword swallowing, lion taming, elephant poop scooping all day? Elephant poop weighs like 200 tons, plus it smells worse than a corpse flower. Rocky's mom tooted the horn. Time to go, Rocky. Bye. Don't forget to write. We'll miss you. Break a leg, called his family. Judy stepped back. Her smile started to quiver. Bye. Bye, said Rocky. He trotted alongside of the car. Remember, if camp is super boring, you can always come home. Judy hopped on her bike and raced after the car. Don't say I didn't warn you about the poop. Rocky waved from the back seat until the car disappeared. Judy biked straight to Amy and Amy's house. When she got upstairs, Amy was jamming to the last Nancy Drew book and to her zebra-striped backpack. Judy flopped on Amy's bed, blowing a huge bubblegum bubble. So tell me again why you're going to Borneo? Born-E-O. Mom's going to write an article on the lost tribe called the Pennon. They lived in the rainforest since forever, but all their land is getting wrecked because loggers are cutting down the trees. That sounds so way on boring. I wish I could help save a lost tribe. Go ask your mom. Maybe she'll let you come too. I will. See ya, Judy called, zooming out the door. 2 seconds later, she popped back into Amy's room. But in case she says no, here's something to remember by me. Judy dug around in her pocket and came up with a red rubber band, a lucky stone, and half a grouchy pencil. Here, she said, handing over the pencil. Write me. Sweet, said Amy. Write me back. Judy pedaled home as fast as she could, singing, Oh, Borneo, I long-e-o to visit you-e-o. She jumped off her bike, letting it crash to the ground. Mom, she called, bursting through the door. I have a great idea. Mom, guess what? I figured out how to save Summer. Save Summer? Mom said, distracted. I didn't know it was in trouble. Listen to this. Instead of going to Grandma Lou's boring, let's go to on-boring Borneo. Borneo, Judy? That's halfway around the world. So, it's got a rainforest and lost tribes that need to get found. Stink came into the kitchen and headed for the fridge. Stink, guess what-e-o? We're going to Borneo, but we need money-o. Let's have a yard sale. I'll sell my pizza table collection. You can sell your world's biggest jawbreaker. Standing on his tippy toes, Stink pulled a bag of red berries from the freezer. No way, I'm busy. Are these cranberries? Mom nodded. Stink zoomed out of the room with the bag of cranberries. Judy looked down at her mood ring. Wait, it was not on her finger. Great. She lost her mood ring too. She, Judy Moody, was in a mood, and she did not need a ring to prove it was a bad mood. The baddest. The next week was boring without her friends. The next week after that, and the next week after that. Even Frank got to go to Ultimate Adventures Day Camp. All Judy got to do was camp out in her bottom bunk and read the Ultimate Adventures of Nancy Drew. Then one day, on the 4th of July, to be exact, Mom had some good news. Maybe it was super duper good news. Maybe she, Judy Moody, could declare independence from a boring summer. Judy ran down the steps. Mom had a hand on Judy's shoulder. Honey, I have something to tell you. Judy plopped down at the kitchen table. That was Nana on the phone. She and Gramps are moving to a retirement community, remember? But Gramps hurt his back and they need some help, so we won't be going to visit Grandma Lou. Judy bounced up in her seat. You mean we're going to visit Nana and Gramps in California instead? Woohoo! That's almost as good as the Borneo. Dad stood in the doorway, holding a roller brush on one hand. He had a smudge of green paint on his face. Did you tell her? Not quite, Mom said, glancing at Judy. Judy looked from one to the other, confused. Listen, Jellybean, Dad said, sliding in next to Judy. Your mom and I have to fly out to California to help your grandparents. You and Stink? Judy stared at him, her heart in her throat. Are staying here? What? Judy gasped. You're going to leave me to die of starvation and boredom and stinkdom? But the good news is Aunt Opal's coming, Mom said cheerily. Aunt who? My sister, said Dad. You know, your Aunt Opal. I met her when I was like a baby. She could be a zombie for all I know. Just then, Stink clomped in the room wearing an old green blanket stuck all over with leaves, twigs, and cranberries. Do I look like a berry bush? Dad said. You look like a beaver dam, said Moody Judy. I'm trying to fake out Bigfoot. Oh, in that case, then definitely, Dad said. Absolutely. Oh, and in that case, then definitely. Great, Stink said as he skipped out of the kitchen. So Judy said, ticked off on her fingers, I'm not going to Borneo. I'm not going to California. I'm not even going to Grandma Lou's. Mom and Dad nodded. This is the way worst double drat down in the dumps summer ever. Judy ran upstairs and into her room, slamming her door. She flung herself onto her lower bunk. Roar! Ting-a-ling, ding, ding, ding. Outside, the happy tune of the ice cream truck drifted through the window. Stink called upstairs, Judy, it's the ice cream truck. Judy yelled back, I am so not in the mood. She rolled over and landed on something. Ow! Pulling out the magic 8-ball. Judy asked a question, shaking it hard. Dear Magic 8-Ball, could this summer get any worse? The window cleared. Without a doubt.